Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a fun, wonderful week. I certainly am. It's the end of finals week. It's, Christmas in 1 week. What better could you get, right? So I want to share with you a little bit today about as you're building your self-confidence, Photoshop an image of yourself. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's start with what does even mean to Photoshop? Most of you probably know what photoshopping a picture is, right? You would use a program, you've got a picture, in the program you can edit your picture, shrink it, grow it, zoom in on one aspect, change the colors, brightness, contrast, etc. You can, change certain things about your picture. So how do you Photoshop your self-image? Well, you get a picture in your mind. You get a picture in your mind of what you want to look like. Okay, what you want to act like. Things you want to accomplish, and what kind of person would accomplish those things. Okay, so get that picture in your mind. Are you getting a good picture yet? Maybe you already have one ready. Maybe you don't. So maybe you've never done this before. But take a moment and think, what kind of person would you like to be? How would you like to look? I know we all want to look like so gorgeous, right? And handsome and, the best looking, right? But for reals, get a picture in your mind of what you want to look like and learn things on how to change what you currently look like to be what you want to look like. For example, do you want to be someone who wears jeans and t-shirts and leisure wear, and you want to be ready to get up and go and be active or kick back and relax? Do you want to look nice and professional and capable of doing your job and, portray that image? Do you just want to look, like good every day and have someone say, "Oh my gosh, you look so cute"? What do you want to dress like? What do you want to look like? How do you want your hair to be? Different haircuts can give different images. You got to think about it. What do you want? Do you want, makeup every day to give that kind of a look? Do you like the naked face? What is it? What is it you want to look like? Now, before I continue, as you are processing and going through this video, make some comments below and share what you're thinking so that I can help give feedback or give you some more personalized, tips and information. Whatever is useful to you. I'm here. Go ahead and make those comments, okay? This is what I did all growing up. If I saw someone and I really liked a quality they were displaying, I would say to myself, I really want to act like that. And I would start consciously making an effort of adapting that quality into my personality. If I saw someone who was doing things that I wanted to do, I would think, I want to do those things. I want to have that behavior. And I would start practicing doing those things and making those mental decisions to, adapt my being to, those things. For example, I love when I see older women who just have that straightforward, speak their mind kind of personality, right? Now, that is not me. I have always had to be let's not offend, be polite, be kind. What does the other person want to hear kind of person, right? Now, I saw this quality, by now decades ago. Shh, don't tell anyone. And I have been slowly working my way towards adapting my character to that quality. I'm not there yet. Hopefully by the time I'm an old biddy, so, with grandkids of my own, I can, have more of that personality. That's my goal, and I'm sticking to it. But I've taken notice of, well, okay, if you want to act that way, then you can't be this say what other people want to hear kind of person. Who likes that anyways? No one really likes to just talk to someone who's telling them what they want to hear, right? That's not an attractive quality. That's not an admirable quality. It's just, okay, so she's nice, whatever. But I wanted people to be able to take my word as something that's helpful. I love being helpful. I love being a caretaker. I do love when people can rely on me as someone that they can turn to if they need help, whether it's physical help or verbal help or, whatever. But they have to be able to trust my word and my actions, right? If I'm going to be perceived as that person. Otherwise, it's not very helpful. So I've had to change and mentally, be aware of when I'm displaying those qualities and say, Kristen, that's not what you were supposed to say, or that's not what you were supposed to do, or things like that. And I would change then what I was speaking. Another thing, most all of us want to have confidence, right? We want to portray confidence. Well, what do confident people look like? Well, confident people have a posture. They are tall, they stand straight, they have this carriage about their being, and they just move. They move forward in their actions and in their movements, and everything about them exudes they know what they're doing. So even if I just have to pretend that I know what I'm doing, I at least can carry that posture, right? Let's see. I love to teach. I love to teach my children. I love to teach others. I want other people, especially my children, to learn from what I've learned. Why should they have to go through it all over again? And then there's the aspect of I learn certain things in one field, and not very many people know very much in the same field I know, because so many people are studying other things, right? They have expertise in their own fields. So I would love to share what I've learned in my field of expertise and in my experience in education, so that you can, hopefully learn and not have to sit here going, well, I don't know how to function that way, because I've never learned those things, because you're busy learning other things, right? So, yeah. Think of who you want to be. Think of what you want to accomplish. And you just slowly start being aware of what you're doing and how to tweak that towards what you'd rather be. And, eventually you start displaying the qualities you want to display. You start behaving like the person you would love to behave like. And, it's great. So have you come up with an image of yourself that you can start working with? Have you come up with what you want to look like? What characteristics, even just one characteristic that you would like to have? Have you thought of something you'd like to do so that you can think about what kind of person would accomplish that? Have you gotten anything in your mind that can help you create a picture of yourself? So you're going to take that picture and you're going to start photoshopping it, and you're going to start working towards that person. Well, if anything in this video has been helpful to you, I am grateful. Grateful to pass along what I've learned to you so that you can start using it as well in gaining more confidence and becoming more successful in your field. If this has been helpful to you and you would like more of where this comes from, like, comment, and subscribe below, and I hope to see you again. Thanks.